I'm going to give you all, let me count, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm gonna give you all 16 different herbalist or herbal career paths that you all can choose from. Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel, Beauty Herbs and Tea. My name is Abril, and I am a successful herbalist with herbal products, herbal courses, and herbal retreats. And here on this channel, I am here to teach you how to do the same. Yes, y'all. I took a couple years off to focus on my health. If you want to know what's going on, check out the video up here where I talk about my whole journey of being diagnosed with a chronic illness. But now that I am on a path to recovery, I thought I am finally ready to get back to teaching. So I am back teaching my very, very popular Herbal Business Assistant course. Yes, so for those of you all who want to start a herb-based business, I got y'all. I have helped over 10,000 folks start herb-based businesses and be successful with their herb-based business. And I am back teaching my live class cohorts. So if you're looking to be my mentee, if you want to be mentored by me, then definitely click the link in the description box to sign up for my live class cohort. Live class begins August 10th, okay? I do have another herbalism class. It's called my weekend herbalism course coming up in November. So if y'all missed my retreat, hop on that course. It's an in-person course. I am squeezing a traditional 6-month herbalism program into 3 days. I know I'm crazy, y'all. It's madness. But I am going to be teaching you all traditional based herbalism, the foundations of traditional based herbalism in 3 days. We're making 5 to 6 recipes a day. You're learning all of the herbalism basics, from herbal energetics, herbal properties, herbal contraindications, how to make different herbal preparations, from teas, salves, tinctures, different infusions, oxymels, everything. Because I am teaching you all how to be a herbalist and how to start an herb-based business, I thought, why not hop on here and help people out who want to break into this industry, who want to become herbalists, or maybe you want to do a herb or wellness based field and you don't even know your options. You don't even know, what can I do outside of being a traditional herbalist? And that is what this video is about, okay? I did already do a video on this. That video was called 11 different types of herbalists, the most popular herbalist career paths. So in that video, I talked about being a clinical herbalist, a family herbalist, a community herbalist, I'm looking down because I have notes, y'all, a product herbalist, a medical herbalist, an herbal formulator, an herbal educator, an herbal supplier, an herbal wildcrafter, an herbal botanist, and an herbal formulator. I think I already said herbal formulator. Herbal supplier, I already said that too. That's 11, okay? I'm going to give you all, let me count, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm gonna give you all 16 different herbalist or herbal career paths that you all can choose from. So I want to start with some career paths that, again, you may have thought, I didn't know that could be considered a type of herbalist. So these jobs where they might not traditionally be called an herbalist, a lot of these jobs can incorporate herbalism, and you can be an herbalist while doing these jobs. A lot of people who do these jobs work with herbs, and I believe anybody that works with herbs is an herbalist. So let's get into some of these little known jobs where you are actually an herbalist. Now, the first type of herbalist I want to talk about is a doula. Did you know that technically doulas can be considered herbalists? So you can actually be a traditional doula herbalist. So you can offer support to the mom-to-be in forms of traditional herbs, traditional herb-based practices, traditional birthing-based practices, rooted in herbalism, rooted in cultural wisdom and cultural knowledge. And a lot of people who are doulas, they actually do rely heavily on herbs and herbal remedies to support the mother through pregnancy and delivery. So most doulas I know are herbalists. And consider themselves herbalists because they do have to work heavily with herbs. The next type of herbalist that you can become is an aromatherapist. Now, an aromatherapist is someone that is trained in the plant-based aromatherapy compounds of an herb or a plant. So how are aromatherapists herbalists? Well, you actually have to study herbs in order to become an aromatherapist. You have to study the energetic qualities of the herb. You have to know how this herb works and this plant compounds work in your body for your spiritual and mental and emotional well-being. So you are getting herbal training, you're getting herbal knowledge through aromatherapy training. It's just specialized in a specific part of the plant. And as an aromatherapist, you can work in the health and wellness field, in the beauty field, in the mental health field. You can really work any and everywhere. The next type of herbalist that you can become is an acupuncturist. Now, many people don't consider this as a type of herbalism, but most people, if not all people who are trained in acupuncture, are trained in traditional Chinese medicine, and traditional Chinese medicine is a type of herbalism. Now, not all acupuncturists are herbalists, even though they can be trained in TCM. What makes an acupuncturist also a herbalist is if you use your knowledge of traditional Chinese medicine, which you will study in school, to then also offer herbs to your clients, offer herbal recommendations and herbal remedies along with their acupuncture sessions. So you infuse your traditional Chinese medicine knowledge and your acupuncture services with also offering herbs to support their services as well. That's another way you can, charge a little bit more and make your services of more of a value offering. Now, another field that incorporates herbalism, and you can actually get a degree in this, a respected degree in this, is being a naturopathic doctor. An ND or a holistic health doctor, or a natural doctor, a natural medicine doctor, a lot of them actually study herbs. Now, a lot of naturopathic doctors study how to help you heal and how to get to the root cause of your wellness issues naturally by using natural medicine, natural supplements, and natural herbs. And so in a lot of naturopathic doctor training programs, again, they do cover herbs. However, I did find that the herbal medicine section in a lot of naturopathic doctors programs is not thorough or in-depth. So what a lot of NDs tend to do is they tend to get their doctor's training, which you are a doctor, so you do have a medical degree, and then they take additional CEUs or they get additional training on the herbalist side. Another type of field that can incorporate herbalism is a holistic therapist. Now, I actually do have a friend who is a holistic therapist. Yes, she is a trained therapist. However, a lot of her techniques are, again, very holistic, and she also suggests herbs and incorporate herbs in her therapy sessions. So when her clients are having anxiety and having depression, instead of saying, here, take this Lexapro, take this Xanax, she recommends herbal teas that can help balance out your mental health naturally. She recommends different health and wellness techniques that can help balance out your mental health hormones. The next type of herbalist that you can be or field that incorporates herbalism is a field. This is a field that I am actually in right now, that I have been interested in for the past few years, and I've actually been studying in this field, is ethnobotany. So I've actually been studying to become an ethnobotanist, and most people don't know that. And so if you're curious, what an ethnobotanist is an ethnobotanist is someone that studies plants and how different cultures use plants for food, for medicine, and survival. So I went on this journey to help you all learn more about Indigenous-based herbalism and to help give Indigenous herbalism and speakers a platform to share about herbs and knowledge from their culture. And that's what the whole BIPOC Herbalism Conference and Community School is for. But for me, instead of learning from a book, which is what most ethnobotanist programs do, I put my boots on the ground. Hey, where them fams at? How random, y'all. Whoa, whoa, I don't know the dance, y'all. What's the dance? I got my boots on the ground. Y'all, I'm a nut. Don't mind me. I have ADD. I went to these countries and learned firsthand about their medicine and their knowledge. Studying different cultures has been amazing. I've been to over 35 countries so far. I want to go to every country. Now, the next type of herbalist you can be is a culinary herbalist. Yes, you can be a whole herbalist chef out here. So pretty much what a culinary herbalist does is they use food as medicine and incorporates food, healing herbs. They incorporate healing herbs into a lot of their recipes. A culinary herbalist is someone who specializes in using herbs for flavor, for nourishment, and for healing. So all of their recipes specifically incorporate herbs for this very reason. They have healing recipes that you can use because, again, food is medicine. Food is medicine. So think of a ginger turmeric broth or a mushroom bone broth with turkey tail mushroom and reishi mushroom. So imagine you eating foods for your health. Imagine you being diagnosed with diabetes or heart disease. You can go to a culinary herbalist, or you can be a culinary herbalist. You can recommend a lot of these foods. You can cook foods for them to help assist them on their healing journey. This to me is like an untapped thing. I don't see a lot of culinary herbalists. When I do, I'm always excited because your girl likes to eat, okay? Along the same lines of a culinary herbalist, you can also become a holistic nutritionist, and you can be an herbalist and a holistic nutritionist. So typically holistic nutritionists are someone that will help you out, again, when it comes to wellness issues. You could take some bugs, but some bugs, get away from me, get away from me. Yes, a holistic nutritionist is someone you would go to help you out with a lot of your wellness issues by recommending a nutritional plan, a nutrition-based lifestyle. So a lot of them are dietitians. A lot of them focus on, again, the nutrition, so supplements, lifestyle, and also herbs. So they can also incorporate herbs into their protocols. As an herbalist, when I was taking consultations, a lot of the time I was recommending a lot of nutrition, a lot of diets, a lot of dietary plans. So I actually became a nutritionist. Little known fact, I actually have a certification in holistic nutrition because I found that I was always recommending dietary plans and food and wellness based plans as a herbalist. Y'all, I don't know what number we own, okay? I really don't. But the next type of herbalist you can become is a herbal esthetician. I actually have a homegirl who's an herbal esthetician. Shout out to you, Alicia. I don't know if you watch my videos, probably don't. But Alicia is trained in herbalism, and she also is a licensed esthetician. And so she actually has herbal products that she sells in her business. And so all of her products are herb-based. They're herb-based face washes, herb-based moisturizers. She actually uses herbs in all of her skincare, in all of her massages, and in her consultations. She recommends different herbal remedies for you to help with your skin, whether you have dry skin, oily skin, acne, psoriasis. She recommends herbs for that, and I absolutely love her business. And I think that a herbal esthetician honestly is an amazing field to go into. But anywho, that is it, you all. Thank you all so much for tuning into this video. I have stopped and paused and started again this camera so many times. It's hot. Just know that I'm out here battling the heat for y'all, okay? Hopefully you all found some benefit in these videos. Hopefully this makes you think if you want to become an herbalist or if you want to get into the herbal wellness field. This helps broaden your horizons on all of the different options of herbalists or types of practices you can do that incorporate herbalism. Let me know in the comments if y'all ever thought of any of these fields and thought about, you know, these fields being associated with herbalism. Let me know if you actually do any of these. Let me know if you would want to adopt any of these fields into your practice, into what you do, or if you would love to become any one of these. And if you need help starting your herb-based business, you want someone as a mentor along the way to help you start any of these businesses outside of being a doctor. I can't do that. But if you need my help on starting any herb or wellness-based business, you want me as your mentor, someone who is highly experienced in starting herb and wellness-based businesses, plural, someone who has her own herbalism school and retreat space, make sure to join me for my new live class cohort for my herbal business assistant course, okay? And if you're someone who wants to learn in person, make sure to come to my weekend herbalism course happening in November, where I teach you a full traditional medicine herbalism program in a whole weekend. As always, make sure to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.